Welcome back to the Summertime Fine Financial Series. I'm Tara Jones, your financial success coach, and we are on day 4 of the Summertime Fine Financial Series, and we are talking about the 5 things that everyone needs to do with a dollar. All right. So far in this series, if you're just tuning in or if you're just catching into the series that we're going through, I am helping you achieve one financial goal that you'll be working on and focusing on now between now and August 31st, 2018. And so if you are just joining, go back to day 1. Day 1, we talked about creating a compelling financial goal. Day 2, we talked about increasing your money flow and ways to do that. And day 3, we talked about how to use a monthly budget to manage your money on a monthly basis, which is the best way to manage your money. All right. So here on day 4, we're talking about now that you increase your income, now that you already set your goal, now that you already know how to manage your money. Now we're going to be talking about the 5 things that you need to do with a dollar so you can, further finesse that budget that we set yesterday. All right. So, just a little bit of background about this information that I'm going to give you. A while back, I have been studying wealthy individuals, wealthy entrepreneurs, wealthy business owners, wealthy corporate America individuals, men and women. And I've been doing that because I wanted to see if there's any similarities on what they use or how they use their money and how they spend their money, how they manage their money, all of that. And some of them use their income in different ways, and the percentages are different to what they allocate to different things. But I've seen a common theme, and most wealthy individuals that I studied, they do these 5 things. Like they might do some other stuff, but each and every one of them all do the following 5 things. And so I want to give that information to you and break that information down for this season in your life to where you can start doing this so you can start managing money better and wiser. All right. So the first thing that every wealthy individual that I've studied do is they give. And they give at least 10% of their income. So whether that's tithing, whether that's charitable donations where they give to a charity or nonprofit or something like that through their business or personal finances, each and every one of them gives. Each and every one of them activates the law of reciprocity in their life. Back on day 2, we talked about increasing your money flow and how activating the spiritual law of reciprocity is just like another stream of income for you, right? It allows God to bless you above and beyond what he's already said he was going to bless you with, right? It allows him to bless you above and beyond and supernaturally and open the storehouse and pour out a blessing upon you to where you can't even contain it all, right? Malachi, 8:10? So every one of them give. So my advice to you, no matter what financial goal you're on, no matter what financial goal you're focused on, always continue to give at least 10% of your income. Again, whether that's tithing, whether that's offering at your church, whether that's a charitable donation or given to the needy or whatever the case is, give 10%. All right. The second thing each and every one of them do is save or invest. All right. So for me, I believe investing is long-term savings. So to me, they're one and the same, right? So that's why I put them in the same category. So each and every one of them saves and or invests at least 10% of their income every time they get paid. And so I think you should adopt that habit as well and say, you know what? Every time I get paid, I'm going to pay myself first a portion of the income that I earn. Each and every check I get, each and every dollar amount I get, no matter where it comes from, I'm going to put money aside in savings. So that could be a savings account, that could be a money market account, or you can save it and put it in an investment vehicle, right? You can put it in retirement, whatever it is. Each and every individual, wealthy individual, even before they came wealthy, these are the steps that they took to get to where they are. They save at least 10% of their income, all right? So far, that's 20% of your income. 10% goes to giving, 10% goes to saving and or investing, all right? The third thing most wealthy people spend their money on is living expenses. And they live on less than 60%. So 60% or less of what they make. That's huge. That's huge, right? And so some of us, we are living on 80 to 90% of what we earn, which means we only have 10% to give, to save, to tithe, to splurge, or to invest in a business or another stream of income, right? And so that's not a good thing. Most wealthy individuals, they decrease the amount of expenses that they have each month so that it opens up and gives them a wiggle room in order to start expanding and giving more and saving more and building that second business or building another business outside of their 9 to 5 so they can have more than one income stream coming in, right? So that is what my goal is for you, and what I suggest for you to do is live off of less than 60% of what you make. Now, how is that possible? For some of you, that might be decreasing your expenses. And once you decrease like the amount of frivolous spending and overspending that you do, you might be below 60% of your living expenses, or spending 60% less. You might be at 60% or less in spending on what you need to get through the month, right? But for some of us, that might be increasing our income, right? So if you sit down and you did your monthly budget yesterday and you said, oh my goodness, I only have $100 left to do a financial goal, or I only have $100 left after, paying my rent and paying my mortgage and buying groceries and gas for the car and, utilities, I don't have enough to do all these other things that, that I'm going to list. That means you have an income issue. It's maybe time to go to the next income level. It may be time to go to that next high-paying job, get some skills under your belt to where you are more marketable and more profitable in the workplace, right? So the third thing that most wealthy individuals do is live off of 60% of what they make or less, all right? Number four, most wealthy individuals have a splurge account, which means that they do set aside money each month in order for them to spend on themselves, but they keep it at 10% or less. And for me, a splurge account is my hair, my nails, get my toes done, buy new makeup, so new outfit, new jewelry, these new earrings, whatever that is. That's going to come from your splurge account, and it should not exceed more than 10% of your income. All right? Some of us are spending more money on what we look like than in investment vehicles, or more than giving. And you have to learn how to balance what you do with $1 to where you can start achieving some better goals and you can start going further faster with your income. All right. So again, to recap, number one, give at least 10%. Number two, save or invest at least 10% of your income. Every time you get money, save 10% of it, give 10% of it, and then live off 60% of what you make. So 60% of that money can go towards bills, groceries, food, light, Netflix account, all of that, right? Gas in your car insurance, auto loan, all of that. And then 10% goes to a splurge account for you to keep up your personal self, right? So again, that's jewelry, clothes, hair, nails, whatever it is, but do not exceed more than 10% of your income. And if you feel like you need more for each month than 10% of what you're making right now, increase your income or decrease your expenses, right? All right. Number 5, most wealthy individuals, or all of the wealthy individuals that I've studied, they all set money towards investing in a business. They all set money towards creating a second income stream that was aside of their 9 to 5. I must warn you, it's 2018. I study financial trends. I'm in the financial industry. I'm letting you know right now, in about 10 years, middle class is no longer going to be existent. Why is that? The way the world is moving, technology is replacing individuals who do mundane tasks. So things that you can do to earn a middle income level job is going to be non-existent in 10 years, right? They're going to be replaced by robots and technology and computers. So you need to get to a place where you are building a business that is yours. You are building income streams that is yours, that is only affected by you and not by the economy and not by the changing of technology. Right? So set aside each time you get paid for seed money, for that dream you have, for that business that you want to build, for that business that you already have, to grow and expand it so where you can get to a level to where you are on the higher end of society and not the lower end, because in 10 years, 15 years, the rich are going to get richer and the poor are going to get poor. There's not going to be no middle class. It's just going to be rich or poor. There's not going to be a middle. The middle is going to be robots and technology and getting replaced. And so all these little tasks, being a administrative assistant or this or that is going to get replaced by technology, right? So you need to increase your income level, and also you need to increase the skills that you have. You need to increase your profitability and your value in the workplace. And if you don't want to build a business, let's say if your calling is in corporate America somewhere, well, you need to be setting aside 10% each month to hone in on your skills, to go to business conferences, to go to career conferences. Let's say if you're in technology and you are a computer engineer, or if you are in project management, you need to be using 10% of your income every time you get paid to go up a level in your skills so you can start earning more and more and more, so you can be at the top of your industry. Right? No more playing small ball. Like at the end of the day, mundane tasks, flying by the seat of your pants, just sliding under the radar in the workplace, you are going to get replaced. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. I talk about that in my course, The Financial Reset, when I talk about how to increase your income and decrease your expenses, and how to become more valuable and marketable in the workplace. We talk about that. That is the trend. Turn on the news, read about it, get a money magazine, get an entrepreneur magazine, get all these different magazines. People are talking about it left and right. In the next 5 to 10 years, the world is going to be different. Economics is going to be completely different because the world is moving at a faster pace and people are getting, replaced by robots, and technology is moving forward. So if you want to continue to be marketable and have somebody pay you for your services or your goods, you need to start now. All right. So those are my 5 tips for you on what to do with the dollar. Number 1, give. Number 2, save, or advanced savings, which is investing. Number 3, 60% should go to your living expenses or less. And then number 4 should be a splurge account, personal hygiene, again, looking good, smelling good, feeling good. And then number 5, it should be going, 10% of your income should be going toward building your business, creating your business, or advancing your skill set in your career. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned for day 5. Talk to you soon. Bye.